you just don't realize how God is working. It's amazing.
Yeah. To that point of the doors that open for people who wouldn't necessarily darken the doors of a church, but go ahead and take the risk to talk to you or to go further or to just ask some explanatory questions. I saw that actually in how you lean into the emphasis on the widow's willingness to believe despite her circumstances. And, chaplains doing ministry in non-congregational contexts, whether it's armed forces, medical settings, higher education, you have some of the most privileged, difficult, unfiltered front row seats to the lines between belief and unbelief. So in what ways does the widow's willingness to believe reflect or not what it means to move and be as a person of faith in today's world?
The operative word there is privilege. And if we as people of faith honor that aspect of what it is we do, we are privileged to be the bearers, the cupbearers to the Lord. And in that privilege, we have to acknowledge what that privilege entails. It entails taking people where they are. So, my congregation is not exactly the most homogeneous or harmonious. And there are some people that are easier to get along with than others. And yet the privilege that I have as a chaplain, we all have as people of faith when walking into environments that are not like any other, is to acknowledge that, first of all, these are children of God, that God chose to love them first. That same message that he was trying to convey through Elijah to the people of Israel, that I'm your creator. I've loved you. I provide for you. I want to give to you. I want to love you. That's our responsibility as people of faith. And it occurred to me, as I look around this rather diverse group of people that I have an opportunity to care for, that they are a microcosm of humanity. I say they don't call them representatives for nothing. They don't just represent Americans. They represent humanity in its best and its worst forms, most extreme and sublime forms. And when I stop and think about that, and I realize that my little perspective is just that, a small perspective of this vast perspective that God has, and God has still chosen to love humanity.
It's a miracle.
Yes. And so I then have a responsibility to take what he has done for all of creation and convey that to my congregation. Oh, by the way, I don't have to like them. I don't have to like what they're doing.
The choices they make.
That's right. But I do have to love them. And people notice that. Both sides of the aisle have commented that I spend, not that they're keeping track, but they're keeping track, that I spend time on both sides of the aisle.
Yeah.
That I spend time with the difficult as well as the pleasant. And, they'll chide me for it, but they'll also in their chiding, show a respect for really what it means to serve in this servant capacity.